Happy Friday.
Totally
Even
Friday.
though it's not Friday.
It's still Friday.
It's Thursday. So, we're coming to you. This is actually, by the way, this is recorded. Just let everybody know, because I, at this very point in time, just walked out of Infocom in Orlando. Rob is on his way back in a truck. Brad is moving.
We're on the
Bree
way.
is working out. And then Michael is stalking little kids
All right, that's not funny.
in Orlando.
We're going to Cloak and
Stalking
Blasters.
furries.
Stalking furries.
Tracking furries.
Tracking them.
Why do I do this show?
Do you track their scat?
What the frack?
You got Rob laughing in the back. I can hear him.
I quit.
Yeah, we love you, Michael.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. We don't have any.
I'm just the troll in the garage.
Could you? Yeah, that is true. I didn't. When you said it, I didn't.
My cat Merlin's the driveway troll.
Yeah. So anyway, wow, we have a ton of trailers tonight because again we're trying to get stuff done, and we got trailers. We've got, and I think they're all game trailers, aren't they?
Yeah, it's from E3.
From E3. I have the Mac. The
Pro.
Mac new release about the new MacBook Pro. That's the very last thing we'll talk about if we get to that. So, but we're going to start off. We're going to just jump right into it. And so, Michael, you sent us this Avengers.
Yeah,
video.
the new Avengers game.
Now, when does this come out?
Don't think they released the release date yet.
Research, man.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Sorry, folks.
The game looks horrible. I'm not satisfied.
And welcome to the new time zone, 7 o'clock. We're here at 7 o'clock now.
Who makes the game? Is it Marvel?
It's a Marvel game, but it's a different studio.
Capcom?
It's going to be the new Marvel video game universe they're doing.
Why does it look dumb?
Wait till you see the graphics. It looks horrible.
Oh, is it
Just
really
wait.
that bad?
It looks bad.
Is it so? Did they take?
It looks
the
like
phone?
something that would be from PlayStation 2.
Did they take the game on the phone and make it just a bigger version?
Just about. Thor does
Really?
not look like Thor. It's
All right, Rob.
It
Let me
looks
know when
bad.
that thing is ready, and we'll roll it. Let's play that real quick.
Thor doesn't look like Thor.
no. It looks.
You know that old saying, never meet your heroes? Well, I did. And it was awesome. The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out.
At once. Try to keep up. This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
You set him up. Bob, knock him down.
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped. Lots of small, angry men with guns.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Tony, Thor, the cables! Cap, what's going on over there?
Start the Chimera. What's your status?
We should head back.
No, stay on task. There are still civilians on this bridge.
Reactor.
Damn it, they played us.
Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
Okay, well,
Looks interesting.
I liked it.
I
don't
didn't
like
think it
how
was
they
that
look.
bad.
No.
Thor
think it was
looks
bad.
different.
Well, but they all look different.
Yeah.
Black Widow looks
Yeah.
different. Tony Stark looks like freaking Tom Hanks in
Okay,
that
so
volleyball movie.
whoever was making this probably doesn't have the rights to their likenesses.
That's true.
Yeah, so they're doing it
Wow.
different. I know it's a different storyline. So hopefully we'll get better footage. I want to know how it's going to play single player, if you got to switch between characters, how that's going to work out.
It'll be weird.
Because
It will be
it's
weird.
showing all the characters at once on screen.
It won't be weird. Did anybody play Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
That was fun.
Because you got to
But
switch
you could
through
switch characters. That's why I'm
so
wondering if it's
obviously
gonna do that
them
or not.
switching through those characters wouldn't be an issue if it plays like that. Because Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 were both fantastic games, and you got to play as everybody. And each person had their own special abilities.
You could
I
tag,
almost feel like if
do
they do it
team
with
moves
this
together
one,
too with
you
it.
you'll enjoy,
Right.
because
kinda
you'll be able
cool.
to see what Thor does and what Black Widow can do and the Hulk. It looks good. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It does not look like PlayStation 2 graphics.
I'm not happy with it.
That's fine. Everybody has their own opinion about games.
I'm not gonna
and
rush
some
to buy
games.
it.
I
You
think
chase Pokemon, so your opinion
No, that's
really.
Dylan. Dylan chases Pokemon.
He does too.
it could be
Did you
cool.
see the new
So,
corgi Pokemon?
Yes,
It's
that is
so
cute.
so depending on when it releases, I mean, it looks like it's set for what, maybe next year.
Probably.
Yeah.
It'll prolong Marvel after we get Spider-Man. It'll just
Yeah.
keep it going,
Oh,
but
yeah.
in a
Just
different
enough
way.
to keep you interested.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do, Rob was like, I said, we were thinking about what set to be on tonight, so we're trying to utilize this little set until we get rid of it. So I said, what we should all do is sit out on the curb and go, geez, we're all bored. You know why? Because there's nothing good coming. No more good movies. Well, Star Wars, maybe. We
Maybe.
don't know yet. That's just that's a 50-50 toss in the hat. Then we didn't do the whole board thing. We're just so bored because there's nothing to talk about. But, thank God E3 came along and has given us some good material to look at. So
I didn't even know
Yeah.
E3 was this week. I just woke up and I was like, oh, what day is it?
We've been watching it on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, Rob will put up the lower there. We are running the WeBeam TV channel on Twitch now. So if you scan that QR code, it'll take you to our Twitch page, which is freaking awesome. Go on there. Sometimes there's people
Subscribe.
paying attention. Sometimes there's not. So, what?
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe,
Oh,
yeah.
please subscribe. Yeah.
Hell
And if
yeah.
you're not a Nerdite yet, you need to be. You can go to the QR code and click on that and become a Nerdite as well. So order your Nerdite card, please.
Totally do it.
Please.
So the next
Yes.
game actually looks good.
Oh,
It's-
wait a minute. The next game is, Star Wars.
Yeah,
This one actually
it looks
is
it
amazing.
looks like it's going to play like the Force Unleashed.
Is this the same? Okay, what was it? A couple? Was it a year or two ago? A new Star Wars
Battlefront
game, and
2.
it was horrible.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Same
and took it
company
back.
is making it. EA.
Oh,
No,
this sucked.
no. Back that up. The publisher is EA.
EA.
The company making it is Respawn, which Respawn they made Titan, the Titan series. So Titan 1 and 2, which were fantastic first-person shooter games. This company, they know what they're doing. They've taken the approach as a Metroid, Dark Souls style,
Oh, okay.
and applied it to Star Wars. So
it looks a lot
basically-
like Force Unleashed.
Let me know
no,
when
not
you have
really.
that
It
ready,
looks like
Rob.
Force
We'll take a look
Unleashed,
at
but
that.
it's not. It plays like an adventure game. So they said that there's going to be like fog, meaning on the map you're not going to have a map. You're going to have a radar, and wherever you go, and areas uncovered, they're not even going to.
Let's take a look at it real quick.
Yeah.
Kind
All
of
right,
like
go ahead,
Assassin's
buddy.
Creed.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Ready to do this?
Hey! Who are you?
Got a name?
Cal Kestis.
Saw Gerrera.
I'm here on Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
A Jedi.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. The Jedi are not yet lost. Hope is not yet lost.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
Like the games in the past where you automatically block the beams, like by holding a button, like they don't do that. So like if you don't actually block them, they will kill you. Like
Oh, wow.
you can die.
So it's real deal.
Yeah,
cool.
so the Dark Souls experience is going to be that it's not going to be as unforgiving as Dark Souls, but there's going to be a hint of that to there.
Are you going to get to start back at like a save point?
Oh, we don't know.
Hopefully.
I'm sure there
Probably.
are save
Because
points, but
I would break it if I don't get to start back at a save point.
like they, I mean, this is what the
I'm just
developer
saying.
said. Is that
Yeah.
they're not going to make it as punishing.
Okay.
So you're not going to lose everything. You're not going to, not have any save points. So it looks
That's good.
extremely well done. And
does. It
for
looks
somebody
really
who
cool.
played Knights of the Old Republic,
Which was a great
which
game.
was a fantastic game back in the day. I mean, this is the best one I've
No,
seen.
this
so
is an
far.
Xbox game, right?
No, it's going to come out for
all platforms.
All platforms.
So would that $200 new controller that Xbox is getting ready to release, think that's going to make it better?
No. That controller is more set for people that play like Call of Duty type stuff.
I'm sorry, if you need a $200 controller to
Have
help
you
you
seen
play a
that
game
new
better,
controller?
It's just like it's a Elite controller, just
okay.
a little upgraded.
that's just silly.
What's different about it? Like, what's so
So the
fancy
Elite
pants?
controller has trigger buttons down here, so you don't have to use these buttons. You can use these instead. So you can keep both thumbs on the thumbstick and just use these to shoot or loot or whatever.
It sounds like that $200 could be better spent on, like,
Hooker.
I don't know, an entire makeover.
A better headset to hear everything,
That's
like
what it
surround
is. That's
sound.
what a hooker is. It's
What?
a better headset.
Oh,
Now there is one game or one person that stole the show at E3,
Who?
Keanu Reeves, and they announced he's in a new game.
Oh,
coming
I
up.
saw
So we're not going to
that.
talk
Yes.
about this anymore. It's good.
Yeah.
so okay. So here's
So
a question. Here, no.
How many thumbs up here for that game?
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, if you could go towards any order, which one would you go towards? Jedi or Sith?
Stuff.
Sith.
Grace.
Wait, Gray.
Gray Jedi.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
that's
right.
a little bit of both.
Yeah, I
We
think
learned
that,
to use both.
He would be a Sith. He wouldn't be Gray.
I would be
think
a
With the
Grey.
way
Yeah,
you
you would
act,
be a
I think
Sith.
you would just totally navigate
We've already
towards
discussed
the dark
this.
side, anyways. You'd
But
be
the
like,
gray isn't
You
in
guys
between.
discuss me when I'm not around?
You were on the show. Oh wait, no, you weren't. Were you on
No,
that
I
episode?
wasn't there that day.
Yeah, you would be a Sith.
So I'd be a Sith?
yeah.
I'd be a Sith Lord.
No, you wouldn't be able to.
I'd be
That's
like,
why you'd be a Sith.
I'd be
yeah,
like,
exactly. I want to be the top of the chain of
you know the
bad
guy
guys.
they killed that's back now?
Palpatine.
Yeah, that's me.
So
Can't
since
kill
Sith
me.
go 2x2,
So you got
Dylan
two.
would be a Sith. That
2x2.
means,
Yeah.
or 1x1, Dylan would have to kill you to become the new one.
Oh man,
That ain't happening.
that's terrible.
I'll take that kid all day long. I'm just saying. Don't mess with us old people.
I'd be
We've
a
done
neutral
shit you guys
party.
have never even thought of
Yep.
yet. Just remember that.
I'd
I
be
still
great.
have the shovel. I love that saying. I still have the shovel. Anyway, let's go to the next game.
All right.
Keanu Reeves.
So Keanu Reeves showed up at E3 and nobody expected it. So last
Oh,
year
they did too. They
Does
knew
anybody
no,
expect anything
no,
that
it was
Keanu
because-
Reeves
completely
does?
planned.
No, last year when they showed Cyberpunk 2077, there was no hint of Keanu Reeves' character.
I know.
And now this was like
When they showed the
his
new trailer
face.
this year, it ended with him. And it's like, wow, that really looks like, sounds like him. Then the lights came back on and he was there on stage.
Yeah, they planned
That's
that.
cute.
Mike. He didn't just show up
Well,
because he wanted
well,
to
no,
show up. It
nobody
was
else
by
in the crowd knew
accident.
that.
Right, like
Nobody
the
knew he
guests.
was in
I
the
bet there
game.
was. I
The
guarantee you there was
guests
people in
didn't
that crowd that knew that he was coming.
Probably, but if they knew, they
You're
were probably
beautiful,
sworn
though.
to
You're
secrecy.
beautiful. I saw it.
Did you see that he went viral for
I love
he,
Keanu Reeves.
he
I've
prom
always-
hands in photos?
Oh,
he
yeah.
he hover hands when he
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
photos
Never-
of people. Yeah.
So he doesn't get going, hey, you
Yeah.
touched me.
He is super cool though. Like
I
he is a
have
badass.
always loved Keanu Reeves.
He's
Always.
amazing.
So if
to
he
me-
showed up at Megacon and charged $150 for his autograph, would you pay that to meet him?
Yep. I would, because I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, his first movie out of the gate was Bill and Ted. That was his first movie.
Yeah. Great
Right?
movie. I love that series.
And everything he did all the way through was good. I mean, it wasn't good. It was great. I mean, he didn't do. I mean, there may be been one or two. I mean, Speed was that just launched.
Speed
him,
was a great
just
one.
Launched him. But Point Break was awesome. I mean, that was just
He's good in so much of what
Yeah.
he's in, and he has overcome so
Yeah.
much in his life.
We all have. And I
Oh,
don't want to hear
yeah.
that crap.
But
there's little kids out there that have gone way more than what we all
right,
can
but
think
and
of,
he
so.
doesn't dwell on it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a good person. He's
He's a
good
good
to
person.
other people. He's a super cool dude.
Yeah.
I love all the memes, that they're coming out there. My kid was looking for a kid, and he ran out to the car and brought back his own. It's just like, oh God. All right, great. But he's good. But he is good. So let's. You talking about Cyberpunk?
Yes.
All right, Rob. Well, let's roll Cyberpunk. so Michael get his man crush on. I guess not.
He's another one of
Maybe.
those.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up, we gonna be with you in a minute.
What?
Oh, come on, man. Your neck, it's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out, bitches! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie! Jack? Oh, shit! No. Okay, get to a clinic, now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be
is
okay,
required.
just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good shit we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry. Take the fucking chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this cocksucking attention, damn it.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
On your feet, bro.
That's funny.
That looks pretty cool. Good graphics.
I did see the Barber Bunny.
Ball barber.
Barber. I'm like, oh my god. That is so
no, all I saw was
wrong.
the picture. I'm like, what is this? He's like, came through on my feet. I'm like,
why?
I just can't. Just delete.
Yep. Your wife's like, what are you looking at, honey? What else?
She
anyway,
asked the other day. She's like, who's texting you? I was like, it's John. She's like, oh.
God. Now she's gonna start hating me.
Nah, she loves you. It's all good.
So, okay, it's got Keanu Reeves in it.
Well, he's not going to be a playable character. He's going to be like Cortana was, I think. In Halo.
Didn't they make a game from the
Matrix?
Yeah.
Yes, and you could play as Keanu.
And you could play him in there.
Yeah.
So you can go.
So like,
you
what's
can go
the
take
point
your
of
man
him
crush
being
and go
in
play
this?
Matrix.
Is this just like some new project that he wanted to be a part of, and so he did it because he's Keanu Reeves and he does what he wants?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a lot of companies
It's like
now
the-
are moving to getting actors to be in the movies to, or actors.
not Avengers.
And getting them to be in a game.
That sure didn't do it.
Norman Reedus has a game coming out.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Because
And-
Norman Reedus is cool.
Well, it's not his game.
Yeah, he's in the
in
game.
it.
He's the character in the game.
He's not the
Is it
main
zombie
character.
based?
Or is it?
I don't
like-
even know. I
Boondock
just
Saints.
paid
He's not the
attention.
main
Yeah,
character.
that would be so much cooler if it was
I loved
Boondock
him in
Saints.
Boondock Saints.
Yeah, that's not happening. No.
What?
Boondock Saints?
It's awesome.
When did that movie come out? In the 90s?
And
Yeah.
well, the twos came out. Yeah,
Okay, well, they're
now
not
you're
going to
gonna
make a
do three.
90s game today.
I bet they could.
They're not
Oh, they
going
totally
to.
could. But
They
Boondock
could.
Saints is such a cult classic movie.
Someone's foot odor over
These
there.
shoes are killing me, man. Sorry,
Wash your feet.
I wash my feet.
Apparently not. Oh,
These
they
New
stink.
Balances.
Sometimes
I
it's
would.
the
I would
sneaker
play
material.
the Boondock Saints game.
Yeah.
I would totally play a Boondock Saints game,
Hell yeah.
especially if one of the characters was going to be Willem Dafoe dressed up as a chick.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
That would be amazing.
Have you seen both?
Yeah. No, I've seen the first one.
Yeah, see number 2
Nah,
I haven't
They
seen
meet
the
their
second
father.
one.
I haven't seen it.
in real world.
Mm.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, Cyberpunk. When's it coming out?
April 16th, 2020.
Sounds
Day after
good.
tax day.
So does anybody know anything about the publisher of this actual game? The actual people who make this game?
I haven't.
Okay,
It
so
was
it's by the
CD
same people who
Projekt.
made Witcher 3.
He
Yeah,
knows.
CD Projekt Red.
So the same people who made Witcher 3 made this game, and they got a lot of flack from the community about it.
What community?
The gaming community.
Oh, you
Oh.
leaned over.
Why?
I did, didn't I? Sorry. No, they got a lot of flack from the gaming community for how they were making the game, because at first it portrayed it to be a first-person like shooter game, and everybody was like, "What are you doing?" And I think they even had a few things in there too, like they wanted to change, like they wanted the female characters to be less voluptuous or something like that. But
No.
Yeah,
funny
you,
how they-
voluptuous.
it's first person, mercenary. You can change your sex, hairstyle, face, body type, modifications, your background history, clothing, and everything in the game.
why your background history? Who cares?
If you're a
really.
nomad, street kid,
don't get that.
corporate,
Oh, okay. Just
that kind
like
of history,
like
yeah.
what kind of character
Yeah.
you are. Okay.
Then they're going to have the talent tree, the perk tree, which has melee, blades, handguns, shotguns, rifles, sniper rifles,
Rifles.
Is it gonna be an
hacking
actual tree?
rifles,
Is it gonna be an actual tree
two-handed
that you get to
combat,
like pick
cold
pick
blood
guns like you're
engineering.
picking apples?
Sorry.
It's gonna be a good game. I hope. They're a good company though.
He's only
one was
going to
a great
buy it.
game.
He's only going to buy it because it has Keanu Reeves in it.
Well,
no, I've been excited for this game for a long time. I love this whole cyberpunk.
Sure you have. But now he's more excited.
No.
He's got Keanu Reeves. Party on, dude!
I've always liked cyberpunk. That's why I love Batman Beyond, because that's a whole cyberpunk setting.
Oh, the neon glowy.
Yeah. Futuristic and everything.
Furbies. Anyway.
Furbies. That's the next step after furries is Furbies.
Furbies.
Next game is a game that's
So
been
this is
talked
all
about.
Michael's stuff.
Yeah.
See, you didn't give me any
But
content.
see, I have. I know I didn't give you any content.
Damn
There's
it.
reasons for
But
that.
you know most of the stuff.
And I have a lot of reasons for that, but there's one big one.
Moving.
We just closed yesterday, so
So if you
Like-
if you knew who those people were, I'd tell you we could rail on
5
right
o'clock.
now.
I did get the name.
What's the
so,
name of them? Let's take
it's
a little break from this. So you're moving.
American Patriot title.
Oh God.
Yeah, they have somebody there who's a closing agent. Yeah, her name's Deidre.
Worst title.
Oh my
agency
gosh,
ever?
dude!
Tell
So
them
like
here.
we walk in, my kid's crying, and the lady's like, "Can I get you all something to drink?" And we're like, "No." I mean, the kid's literally crying. We sit down, still crying. She's like, "Oh, do you guys want some pens?" And my kids are like, "Yeah," and we're like, "No, they don't need." She goes, "1 second," leaves the room. We're supposed to be closing. Comes back with pens, gives them pens, and then she goes, "Oh, is anybody thirsty?"
Still no.
They're stalling.
Still, the wad of paper, the stack of paper we are supposed to be signing is still sitting untouched. Anybody want a soda? We're like, no. She's like, you know what? These kids, they said they wanted soda. Let me go get them. She completely overrode parental status. No, they don't need soda. I'll be right back. Got them all sodas. This was just the start of it. So my kid's freaking out the whole time. And I look at my wife and she's like, "What do you want me to do?" Like, just like that. I'm like, "Give me the kid." Meanwhile, the lady is talking about her uncle in Ireland and how they're all related, and her name Tara is so amazing and where it came from. I'm like, "We're here to sign papers on a house so we can live in it. Please, for the love of Jesus, get going." So I leave and I come back and they're still not done, and the baby's upset. And the lady gets up and leaves the room, and my wife and our realtor, he's like, "You just missed the best thing ever." I was like, "What happened?" They're like, "She asked your daughter what she was drawing and if she could have the picture. She took the picture, that's why she left, to show her co-workers. Look at this amazing picture." No joke.
In the middle of
In
signing
the middle of
paperwork.
signing,
Oh my
walked
God.
out with my daughter's picture and showed everyone in the office.
So I haven't heard anything bad yet.
Just annoying.
Okay, so then she goes, "Oh, by the way, when we're done, right? When we're done," she's like, "So I can't cut you a check because everyone has left that can sign it. We were there for 2 hours. And I can't wire you it because the bank's wiring ends at 2. Me and my wife are like, "Okay." So she's like, "Email me tonight the address, all the routing number and stuff." We do that. Yeah, 2 p.m. today. I just got, she's like, "Oh, some funny stuff has happened, so, you know, it's going to take a while." 2 p.m. She's had it since midnight last night.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
And we just got the money before I walked in here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got it today.
So Deidre, or whatever, she's a Daedra from Elder Scrolls. She's a demon god that is sent here to just ruin my day, my wife's day. So yeah, screw you, Elder Scrolls.
No,
Anyways, back to the next game.
Okay, and it's kind of funny you say it that way because the next game is Final Fantasy VII, the remake.
So there's only so much I can drink of dead cow's milk. They've been talking about this remake for
over
I don't
5
know
years.
how long.
Really?
But
Yeah.
I'm just the game
Probably
came out
longer.
in 1997.
Yeah, it's a game.
So they're remaking the original?
They're
Yes.
remaking it completely.
Seven or
Yeah.
They remade
They're
7. The PS1 game they redid.
Yeah.
why not the very first one?
Because nobody cares about
You can't get
Final
any more
Fantasy
cow's
1.
milk out of that one. It's been
Okay,
dead
wait,
for
so
20 years.
we watched. They had a movie.
Final
that-
Fantasy 7 Advent Children. That one.
It was animated.
I don't think it was Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VII Advent Children. It was Final Fantasy Advent Children.
Whatever. Still
Yeah.
Based
part
on
of
the
that.
same characters.
And they were in a spaceship and these things that these.
Oh, no.
Ghosting.
Oh, that's Final Fantasy
Spirits Within. or
Spirits
something.
Within.
That was good.
Yeah, it was nothing about this game.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
So they just use the name so people will go, oh, it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one.
Every one is a different story and they don't intermingle, which is stupid.
They don't mesh, but
No,
they're
it's
one
dumb.
through.
It's dumb. It's kind of
too
like,
many.
it's kind of like Black Mirror. None of them coincide and they're all just crazy. So, yeah.
Crazy.
This
But
game
does the
coming
Prime
out,
Crazy for
whenever it decides to
feeling
come
this
out.
way.
They're saying February of next year.
I'm saying whenever they're done with the damn thing.
We'll
'cause-
see.
So there's collector's editions you can buy.
Oh, that's cool.
Why?
Exactly. The game came out in 97 with a collector's edition.
Is it going to be the
Are they going to
exact
make an
same
Xbox around it too?
Oh
Or
my
a
God.
PlayStation?
They should
Well,
have
they-
the
what they-
exact
what was-
same stuff
yeah.
from the original one, just like 2019
Rehash.
The cloth
version.
map.
You know
That's
what's
Do we have a
funny.
video for
Yes,
it?
they do.
What?
They do
Do we have a
this-
video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So they do have the same stuff that they gave from the first one that they released, the collector's edition.
Yeah.
It was Cloud Strife on a motorcycle statue. What are they doing for this one? Cloud Strife on a motorcycle as a statue.
Oh, let's see this.
The
This
same
just ought to
thing.
be funny.
They're like, how many times?
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
You can have it for saving my life. You think he's a keeper?
Oh my God. Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Help me! Arlene.
Have you been a good girl?
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped. My turn.
Get going. You're not real. You're... Clown. I have a favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live. You bastard! Yeah! Hold on to that hatred.
Okay, so I'm going to be the first one to say it. Hashtag, titties matter. I'm going to say it out loud.
You know, they just solved the world problems, right? If a guy is like sad, and he sees those, he's happy.
Okay.
If he's angry,
Rob,
all it
Rob,
takes is that.
Bring it
And
in. Bring me here.
It brings in.
I'm going to teach all you women out there.
No, don't say that.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Where is it? Every woman out there, this is the one thing. I got cables coming from me. I look like a freaking cyborg.
Dude, you're on a video game.
So anyway,
Cyberpunk.
I'm gonna let every woman out there
27%.
know the deep dark secret. Guys want two things, and you will always get your way no matter what if you will feed us and have sex with us. You bring us a sandwich and have sex, you're good.
Well,
Guys,
I mean,
guys
maybe
are
a little
primal.
bit more than that.
No,
Like-
no, I'm telling you right now. You tell me if your wife come up and say, "Here, baby, here's a sandwich. Let's get sex," and you're like,
No, I'd be like, what about a stroll through the park? You know, like, let's go see a movie.
my God.
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
Oh,
I can't even joke with this guy. Serious Nancy over here.
We need to man you up.
I'm going to call you Nancy from now on.
You okay, Nancy?
I'm joking. You can't call me
Sandwich,
Nancy.
a sandwich and sex. I'm serious. That's all guys want. A sandwich. Okay, maybe a beer. Not me. I'd rather just a sandwich.
Or
Sandwich
some video games. Or,
No.
You know, some,
Really? No.
I like music a lot. So, I mean.
Do you like Chardonnays?
No.
Ports?
I like porters.
Okay, there you go.
Porters.
Dudes?
Porters.
Porters are like the guys that carry your luggage.
Oh my God, it's a type of beer. Oh my God.
Like
Tara, sorry, baby. We love you.
Anyways.
We were talking about that earlier. Anyway.
So he's a little upset because
She went from here to here.
Yeah.
It was like, yes. Oh, what the hell happened?
I mean, they're still there. She's still got knockers, but
No,
they're
she
just
doesn't.
not.
They're just
the
toned
same.
down a bit.
Yeah.
You know,
They're more
family friendly.
Okay, so the guys was
But,
playing.
like, they're not gonna
The
kill
men
people,
were
so,
playing.
like-
The boys were playing this game because she had big boobies, and the girls were playing this because the dudes were ripped muscly.
Yeah.
and riding motorcycles.
Yeah.
Right?
And they're all
and
bad
a huge
guys.
sword on the cycle.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna screw with crap?
Right?
Yeah.
Why do they got to remake the game to begin with?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because guys like me, that have finally hit a time in their life where I can go back and start playing video games again, will pick this up now. Because I back when this first came out, I was heavy working. I didn't have time for this crap.
Okay, so there's a spot in the game, like the original, that's kind of hard to get through if you don't pay attention. And Red Dead Redemption 2, you ain't gotten too far on that one. So I don't think you're getting very far on this one.
You don't know why I got no far there? Because there's no boobies.
So the original game, wasn't it 4 disc? 3.
Yes.
This one's going to be 2
by the
disc
way, I
to
have
play.
gotten past that now.
You did?
Yeah.
So that means you only get like half
I
of the
just have
game,
to
and then you have to
take
put the
my
other
time
disc in
off.
for the
I
other
get you.
half of the game. Haven't we
Yes.
like surpassed that? It's 2019.
No, they're trying to do a Netflix thing where they're like, hey, season 1, season 2 is next year.
Yeah.
That's bullcrap.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pay for each disc
Oh
separately,
no,
right?
both discs come together.
Then why not just put them all on one disc? Like the technology has got to exist already.
I don't
Actually, no. That actually
No?
here's the funny thing, and they're all Blu-rays. Okay, Blu-rays is it. They're not going to go any beyond that because they know that medium is a dead medium.
Right.
So
discs
they're not.
alone are
They're not.
done.
They'll never. Yeah, everything will come as either a digital download or be preloaded on a hard drive. Because it's just with internet speeds getting better and better and better and better, it's easier to download more data.
Right.
And it's kind of funny. And I'm going to digress here. So we had records, we had for computers we had tape. Tapes went to floppies, floppies went to hard. The mini disc, and then it came to now it's thumb drives and terabytes and teraflops and stuff like that. So CDs and DVDs it's a medium that can't keep up.
Right.
And to try to sit there, I think there's a double-sided Blu-ray blah blah disc you can get, but still, I think 6 gig, 6 gig, 6 gig is the most you could ever squeeze onto a double-sided Blu-ray, blah blah blah. And to make it, there's just nobody wants it.
Right.
No one
And
wants to have
there's so
something
many
like that
computers
anymore.
now that don't even have CD drives.
Yeah, I have 2. I don't have CD.
I
drives.
have 0.
So because it's just easier to put a.
Yeah, everything's downloadable now.
My laptop at home
Thumb
is a
drive.
Vista. And I now officially have to trash it because it's not supported and Google Chrome won't support updates.
You
Screw
can upgrade
Microsoft.
to 10.
Not on a Vista machine, you can't. It
No,
won't-
this is
you know,
this
it's
computer. Like,
outdated.
Yeah.
if the cord in the back is not in
that's
like
what
the
you were
exact
saying, yeah.
position and like you stand on one foot, it doesn't
If
work.
the moons are on a line,
Yeah,
I cannot
no.
get online.
This thing drives me nuts. All I need to do is pull all my music off of it, and it's done. It's gonna get recycled. I'm over it.
Wow.
I'm so over it. But yeah.
All right, so I love when I say stuff and Rob's like, I'm going to correct you because he is the dude. 50 gig, 25 per side.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. See, and like,
But
what
that's
about
only
big
50
programs?
gig. That's nothing.
What about like big major programs? Are you going to be downloading big major programs, or are they going to send a thumb drive if you
Cloud.
order
It'll all be cloud based.
cloud?
Yeah.
That's what
That's kinda
Windows
cool.
is now.
Yeah. It's
Same
all
with Adobe.
cloud based.
Yeah.
Adobe's cloud based.
Right, because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I
every
was
bit of
thinking
it.
was Photoshop and the whole creative suite.
Yeah. The minute you lose internet, you can't edit.
That sucks.
Well, no, you can. So you have designated
go back
computers that
classic.
can use it. Like I have Adobe right now on both of my computers.
I have
So
Adobe on every machine I have in here.
I can get on mine without
We
internet.
lost internet the other day, and it's like, nope, can't do anything.
That's awful. That would be really annoying.
I can on mine.
That's why I have one machine in there that still has all the old shit on it.
Maybe that's why my computer's better.
Well, when I get that new Mac, it won't matter.
Which we'll talk about
Speaking of
soon.
that new Mac,
We're not getting there yet.
No, this one's
Next
sticking.
is her
So,
next-
Next one is Breeze.
Yeah, I'm not normally
LexiConfetti's
into
got
games,
one.
ooh.
but this sounds super cool because this is all like Greek
Gods.
mythology
What's it called,
based,
Gods?
gods and monsters. It's
Wasn't
from
there
the
a game
creators.
called that before?
There was a
I don't know.
movie called that.
Yeah,
one.
there was a movie called that, but it's based on the most recent Assassin's Creed game. I don't remember what I haven't
I like
played it
Assassin's
because I don't
Creed.
like jumping backwards off buildings. So I haven't played that. It's like my favorite game. I love Assassin's Creed. I just don't like jumping backwards off buildings.
you don't have to jump backwards. You could jump
But
forward.
if you hit the
Oh,
wrong
yeah, no,
button, you do jump backwards.
Yeah, no, jump up. I mean, jump back this way.
You know how many times I've watched the movie?
Assassin's Creed. I
Oh my
like
God,
it.
I have yet to see
I
that.
am
It's
game.
hooked
incredible.
on
So,
that
Bree,
one.
when you play, do you move the controller like this when you're playing?
Yep. She's like me.
Good, that's why
Oh,
they
yeah,
made
no,
them
I'm-
wireless.
What the heck?
They made them wireless.
So you don't yank it from the system.
Yes. Yeah, no, I can't have wired controller. But like I talk with my hands. I'm a very active person anyways. But yeah, no, Assassin's Creed and I don't get along very well. But Gods and Monsters is going to be so cool.
All right,
It's
let's
all
play
Greek
the let's
mythology.
play the video.
She's getting
See what
excited
it says.
just like
Oh, I
us.
am.
She is, man. Look at her. She's all giddy over here.
About a
I
video
am.
game for that.
It's because it's
When heroes need help, they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you. Gods and Monsters. Available February 25th, 2020.
The volcano wave
that looks super awesome.
Yeah.
Like I love Greek mythology and that kind of thing. I am so excited for this. I might wait. We'll have to buy a new game system.
I call that
What's
lazy
it coming
editing.
for? Just PS4?
No, it'll be consoles. It'll be computer, PS, PlayStation, or Xbox. I don't know any of them. The thing.
Switch?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was doing some research on it, and so the people that did the last Assassin's Creed game, they did so much research on the Greek mythology things to fit into that game
Nice.
that they wanted to make another game. And that last one only came out like a year and a half ago. So the fact that they already have this coming out in February is incredible. that they've gotten through it this quickly. The whole team is so
here's the
excited
thing,
about it.
but it looks it. Okay, so if you're used to playing Assassin's Creed, you're used to really
Right,
high
it's
graphics.
very, very different.
This is very cartoonish.
It is. They call it painterly, which is also super exciting for me on like so many levels. So I'm excited for it.
It's got levels.
I do.
Layers.
Levels of
Layers.
excitement.
I'm like an onion.
Like an onion.
Just like an ogre. I like onions.
But I think it would be super cool.
I love
What
donkeys.
about some parfait?
Cake. Cake has layers too.
Whoever said nobody like no parfait?
See, Token could get away with that. If I did that, I'd be like, he's racist.
What? They're just doing an impersonation of
A black guy.
Eddie Murphy. Okay, who hasn't?
And in the morning.
Anyways, it does look cool. And
Waffles. I love waffles.
So it will be on the Switch.
Assassin's Creed
PS4,
Odyssey was a good game
Xbox.
too.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Odyssey.
Yeah, that's a great game.
It's really interesting, and I think you follow Homer's Odyssey, the poem, the original poem, the Iliad and the Odyssey. So that's kind of what you're following. You're trying to make your way back home. So you're going through all the same trials and tribulations that he did. So it's super cool. I'm very excited.
So you lounge around in a robe talking to people about
Free
And
will.
then-
theology and existence.
Free willing it.
Open world
Freewheeling it.
adventure game.
Yeah. I think it'll be really cool. I hope that, I don't know. I don't like that there's ruins in it, though. Like the Greek monuments are ruins. I feel like if it's Greek mythology, they're not, they weren't ruins then.
But what if they were ruined by the harpy?
I don't care. They shouldn't be.
No, she
ruined.
just broke them, and that's why they're going to fight the harpy.
Well, then they should fix it.
You should have
Yeah, it
this
was just
fixed
built
with a
for God's
trailer.
sake. Repair it. It's not like it's been sitting up there for hundreds of thousands of years.
Right, and
It's
it's
only
not
been
like they're the Romans. It's not like they
Exactly.
forgot how to make concrete.
hello, Durr.
Which, like, for real, how did that happen?
Because they all
All right.
died of syphilis and gonorrhea.
That's it, exactly. So next thing we're going to move on to is
The new Halo game.
Oh, God.
I was going to do
Another
that.
dead cow's milk.
I mean, how many Halos? I love Halo, but
This is 6.
Halo
We're on
6.
6
That's
now.
it? It's only 6?
Well, there are
I got
more
my Halo guys up
because
there.
you have what ODST in the other one.
That's
yeah,
two.
you know me. ODST,
I know
yeah.
that.
Oh, jeez.
I know my ex-boyfriend used to run me over in the Warthog when I tried to play Halo with him, so...
He was a mean guy.
Oh, he was a dick.
I would unplug that controller.
Oh, I shut his game off so many times. I unplugged the TV a couple times. I totally unplugged his system a few times.
Dude, that's the reason for
He's the one
divorce,
I
yeah.
broke up with because he played WoW too much.
Oh, got it.
180
He was
or, yeah,
banging some
120
troll
hours
under
of
the
no
bridge.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Oh, my
it.
goodness.
Yeah, and then after we split up, he started dating somebody who was not legal for him to date. It
Oh,
was super cute.
let's
yeah.
not put that
You
out
know,
there.
Right?
we just heard about that, or it just came out in Alabama. They actually, if it's like a 13-year-old or younger, they start chemical castration on the people in jail
Good.
But like,
for that.
see,
Good.
what I picture when I think of chemical crest, I'm sure it's a shot or something, but like I'm picturing dipping them
Right.
into a vat of acid.
No, that's not the way it
Or
is.
them
I
using a
know.
brush on it and it just wilting away. And
It's probably
Oh,
a
man.
shot, and they go.
well,
Yeah.
chemical castration just sounds terrible
Oh, it really does.
in all aspects. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking like chemical apply and then it just melts.
Yeah, I'm totally seeing
gotta
acid
pee.
dissolving. They really don't. They could
You
stick
know,
a little straw
hold that
in
thing
there.
up and go snip,
They're like, here's a
Yeah.
catheter forever.
balls and all.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. Anyways.
Well, me personally, if you're gonna hurt a child
Oh, you're-
like that right there, you don't
yeah.
need to be alive anyway.
Exactly. It shouldn't. Yeah. Should be
I'm
the
just
death
saying,
penalty in the
harpies
first
should
place.
be-
But the
you.
problem, the problem is because we're being infiltrated by all the Muslim cultures that they, for them to have a 13 and 12-year-old wife is
Is culturally
That's
it's
weird.
not.
It's culturally accepted for them, but that I
Right.
mean, so is like headhunting in certain islands. Like, okay,
Right.
who's gonna go around lopping off heads? Like, you can't do that.
they're doing that in the Fear of the Walking Dead now, and all these little. And they're hanging
Oh my
by their
gosh.
hairs. Oh my
That's
God,
crazy.
it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's awesome. Fear of the Walking Dead. You
So
gotta
yeah,
watch
I
it.
mean, there's certain cultural things that just don't mix with
Yeah,
other
they
cultures.
just don't
you
mesh.
know?
I'm not gonna
and-
stretch my neck or give me some fat lips.
Or put pineapple on pizza.
Oh my God.
Get out of
Pineapple belongs
here.
on pizza.
Or on hamburgers.
I do like pineapple.
doesn't?
Pineapple on hamburgers is really good too.
If it's with like avocado and bacon too, like a
See, bunny
tropical
trail.
Avocado and bacon, I could see. But
avocado bacon and like grilled pineapple.
okay.
Yeah, it was
With
grilled
a burger?
I don't know.
Pineapple belongs on
Maybe.
steak too.
All right, so anyway, we're going to
No.
take a look at this Halo trailer because before we throw Mike off the set for putting pineapple on the wrong stuff. But before we go to break, we are gaming.
This is the 15th Halo game.
No. Attention sports gamers, you know gaming demands energy from your mind and body. It requires intense focus and control. You need fuel. Energy drinks only cause a crash after the game. It's not the game that wastes you. It's the sodas. It's the energy drinks. It's the sugar. For better performance, pros are turning to Ultracell Edge, a natural supplement that helps you game your best. No crash, no hangover, pure focus and energy. Extend your gaming and improve your performance. Win and keep on gaming. Ultracell Edge, available only at fitfamilycbd.com. We have some right over there, and I am taking it, and I do love it. And yes, they are a sponsor, so yoo-hoo! Anyway, let's watch Halo. Halo, Halo.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? How big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you. Good and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS. Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die. Welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics. Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here is. No. Not then! Not again! We need to run!
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
I chose you because you were special. I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
So PS5's coming out. It's supposed to be backwards compatible.
Well, okay, so
won't have Halo though.
Master Chief is back
That's pretty
from
cool.
the dead. They found him floating out in space in survival mode.
I think like my literal favorite thing about Halo is Red vs. Blue from Rooster Teeth.
I love Rooster
I love Red vs.
Those
Blue.
guys are hilarious.
They
if you don't
are.
know who they are, go check them out because we love those guys.
They're
Yep.
amazing.
Yep. So the thing of it is, they're holding off production of this release until the Scarlet comes out from Xbox.
Yes. So next year, next
Xbox
Christmas.
Scarlet? Why Scarlet? Why are they all of a sudden going away from
It's called
numbers
Project
and crap?
Scarlet, so it doesn't even have the Xbox name. It's Project Scarlet.
What, like the Scarlet Letter? It's going to be the Scarlet Letter. This is going to be like their worst console yet. Watch.
They'll probably change the name to Xbox whatever number by then.
Wait, so we're on the Xbox One X. It'll be the 1X squared? Or
Yes.
2X squared?
Considering this
Ooh,
is
maybe
what
they did that. If it's like, oh, they could go back to the cube.
Oh, yeah, the original with the light up X on the front.
Xbox cubed.
We have the video. Go ahead and roll it, Rob. When you
That
get
would be
when you finish
Xbox
done.
4. If it were cubed.
Xbox whatever.
No,
Right?
cubed is 3.
Is it?
Yeah.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
We put the fan at the center of every decision we make.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. This is just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is special because we've really unlocked this new capability to connect with the characters and worlds in a way that no previous generation has allowed.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability, variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
I don't lose my last generation as I move into the next generation, the people I play with and the games that I want to play. That experience should be continuous and always growing.
This isn't just a console launch, this is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
So why is it Project Scarlet? Where did they get
It's
that
the
from?
hoe of the system.
I have no clue.
Right? That's
It's been
the
tainted.
Scarlet letter.
Love you,
like-
Xbox.
It's been tainted.
It's been tainted.
It's
So
the
the first
tainted
game
console.
announced is Halo
It's a tank
4.
console.
It's what?
The first game's announced Halo. So
Of course it is.
I think the next game they announce should be something new and a new concept instead
never.
of
Because
redoing
other stuff
or
they announced
sequels,
the new
like-
Gears of War.
Yep.
Okay, see, I'm into Gears of War. I like that's one of my favorite games, hands down.
Yeah, number 1 was the best.
Yes.
I really enjoy Gears of
Yes.
War. That was one of the first games I played, like when I moved
Overlaid,
out on my
yes.
own,
With
and
the
I
chainsaw
we had our
on, you're
own
just
thing.
like, whoa.
It was super.
And
cool.
actually, you play Smash. Did you hear who got announced as a new character coming up now?
Keanu Reeves.
It's Keanu Reeves. He comes on and he does this little time stop
and then he,
with the bullets.
and then he-
Banjo Kazooie?
He plays the banjo and he plays the kazoo.
People.
No.
Banjo.
I played Smash one time. I haven't played it since, so I played it one time.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, that's a little sad that it's
I should be
Banjo
ashamed of
Kazooie.
myself, but I'm not. When I talk to you, look at the beard.
Look at you're taller than me on the.
I'm taller
film.
than you anyway.
It's because you're super.
He's trying to
slouchy.
grow that beard out like that guy.
I am.
He has a. You know what it is?
I don't know. Everybody goes, "Are you going to grow that long?" I'm like, "We go." First of all, he goes, "When are you going to cut that?" I'm like, "I'm not."
Right.
If it gets down to my belly button, it gets down to my belly button. But I've learned to do this when I eat, though. I tuck.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, I do.
No, he doesn't.
Flavor
No, he
saver?
separates it and puts it behind his ears.
I
No, he does that while he's driving.
I do that while I'm driving, actually. Actually, the new thing I've got is this right here. I've got my own face sucker. I'm Bang. Bang with a beard. How do you do it today? Do you know why I'm here? Sorry.
Yes,
what do they
he's
put in these
10 years
sodas?
old.
I don't know. It's that real sugar stuff. It's good for you.
Tommy
Oh,
ended up cutting his because every time he put his helmet on for riding the motorcycle, he would catch
Ow.
beard hairs in it when he would unclip it.
He's just being a
He
girl.
was done.
I can't say he's been a girl because you probably don't. You're good. See, now we don't have any well, I guess he's a sissy. Don't be a sissy. Don't be a sissy.
I like it better shorter, though.
Do you?
It looks better, more manageable.
Yeah, that's what my wife says.
Because he was rocking the
cut him?
Viking
no.
thing.
ZZ Top.
I'm not going to cut it.
He was rocking the ZZ Top thing.
See, I can split mine and go up over my ears.
He didn't get that long with his. He got... I started braiding it. He really liked it braided. His dad, his beard is like this big, and he keeps having me dye it blue.
His dad?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is. Back in February, we were out on the boat a bunch over like 3 weeks, and people on the river started recognizing him, and they're like, "Oh, it's Bluebeard."
Bluebeard. That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. All the restaurants right there on the river.
So we're not gonna jump to this next video yet because I heard this thing on the radio today, and I just want to get the geek and nerd opinion on this. So Chris Daughtry's wife wrote him a poem about how she is bi.
So,
now,
like,
I mean, seriously. Okay.
I've got questions. Like, was the poem written, was this a part of, like, are they in couples therapy and they had to write each other a poem, like they're trying to be more communicative? Because that's the only reason.
No, I think it's just her way of landing the blow softly.
I think that's bullshit. Like, it really is. If you're married to somebody and you're that afraid to share something with them, y'all shouldn't be married. Like, for real. And if he's surprised, he didn't know her in the first place.
So there's, for a guy, there's two ways of looking at this. You're really excited going, hey, finally, it's going to happen. And then she says, no, you're not getting that. And you're like, oh, I'm less of a man. There's only two ways to go with that. There's no middle ground. There's no in between.
And like the only time that I've seen, at least in articles and people sharing it, the people that can do a three-way relationship where the woman is bi and then like they're all three kind of in a relationship, they just kind of look like they're from West Virginia.
I don't know about West Virginia. They're a little skeevy though, don't they?
Yeah.
They never look
like,
right. He is from North Carolina.
Yeah, it just...
How come... Okay, I'm going to make all the LGBTQXYZ community really mad at me.
No, let's not do that.
But how come we never see really smoking hot women out there going for women's rights? It's always
But there are.
No, there's not.
I mean,
I've watched all these things. No.
Cara Delevingne, she's gorgeous. And she's LGBTQ. Well, but then Kristen Stewart came out, and then she completely quit trying.
When they were doing the Million Woman March or whatever it was up there in Washington, they all had the vagina hats. There wasn't a hot one in the crowd. I'm just telling you right now.
Well, because hot chicks don't wear vaginas on their heads. Yeah. They just go,
right.
I don't need to.
They're a little bit more discerning.
And then then everybody's jumping on. They hate the guys that are doing the white pride straight pride parade. I'm like, well, here's the thing. If you're going to be inclusive, you have to accept everybody. Let these goo-goos run out there and do their straight pride parade. Who cares?
Yeah. Like,
because here's what's going to happen. They're all going to plan it and about 2 months out going like, it's hot. And I really don't want to go out there and sweat that much. So
let's just go meet up at a bar.
Won't do this. It's okay. We know we got the power, right? It's like, let them fizzle out. Oh, my God. That's what I've learned is if you just let everybody just rant and rave, they'll all just fizzle out. It always happens. Can we just
let people be people though? Like just in general, like just be happy, just like be chill with people. If it doesn't directly affect your life, just
who cares?
Chill.
Yeah, and keep the laws out of it. Like, why do we have to have a law for everything that people decide to do?
Because of people that take advantage of things. It's because of crappy people.
Yeah.
It's because of crappy people taking advantage or crappy people being like, but oh my God, if this happens. So on that same topic, I'm a locksmith. I deal with brass every day, all day for the last 13
So you're hating on stainless
years.
steel now, right?
Lead.
Lead.
So we got these new locks and we got a new order, a new shipment of a whole bunch of locks for this big job that we're doing. And all of them say, warning, may cause birth defects or cancer. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? On every single box of locks and every box of keys that we just got. Because of Proposition 65 in California that started in 1986, lead is considered one of those toxic chemicals that consumers have to be told that it's present make their own decision.
Don't eat the lead paint.
Well, they're saying that keys have to be labeled as such, or like locksmiths have to say in California, okay, there's lead in these products, obviously, because even touching keys 2 to 3 times a day, the small amount of lead that you're interacting with is enough to count as too much, according to Proposition 65.
Right.
And like, if the standard consumer is exposed to that much lead, just opening their door 2 or 3 times a day, I cut this shit. And it's in the air. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
You've
And
got cancer.
Right? But it's just crazy. Like, that they're.
Oh, my God. I never knew
doing
that.
It's terrible.
But I called the company today, and the guy actually called me back within like 30 minutes. So I was like, what? I've never seen this warning before. Why is this on your locks? This is just a little bit concerning. And he goes, well, it's because when stuff leaves our factory, we can't guarantee that it's going to California or not going to California. And they just recently changed some rule to do with Proposition 65. So now every single box of everything that has brass in it is labeled as such, just in case it makes it to California.
Wow.
I was like, and I understand that. That's cool.
Well,
but like,
okay, so
when you start doing this, send out like a blurb to your locksmith. Just like let us know.
So
that,
they're not panicking.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's one of those things. Would you have wanted to know?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it scared you, but
but just to be aware of it, because if you go into your doctor and you're having some kind of a health thing, because I didn't know that brass keys had nickel in them, but they have nickel in them, so they don't tarnish. And I have a nickel allergy that I've developed over the last couple of years.
From working with
Probably,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. So it's just being aware of what's in it, and I knew that lead was in it to a minor degree. It's like less than 2%, and it just makes them easier to cut.
Do you have a plastic? I guess I got one. Do you have a plastic allergy?
No.
Do
My
you know
sister does.
do you know we consume enough plastic product?
Yeah, in the air.
No, than we eat.
Oh, really?
That we consume the equivalency of 1 credit card a month.
Wow.
I'm not surprised. I mean,
That's
it's
in
everywhere.
our water.
It's in everything.
It's in our sodas. Oh yeah, in your
That's
food.
why they're like those microbeads in makeup and stuff and exfoliators. That's why they're outlawing plastic microbeads in cosmetics, because it goes in the water. You rinse it off your face.
Man.
So a lot of them now, they're like walnut shell and stuff like that, which is just as good and probably better. And natural's always better.
Well,
Like,
if you're drinking out of water bottles, you're getting a good dose of plastic.
yeah, constantly.
So we consume the equivalency of 1 credit card a month in our diet.
That's
no wonder why
crazy.
we all have cancer.
Yeah.
Right?
You've
Yeah,
got
that's
cancer
why-
from going outside
Speaking
all
of
the day.
cancer. Okay, so the last one we're going to play is we got to get going here. Is we're going to play the Mac. Mac just released the new Mac Pro
Okay.
Tower. And they have finally come back to we're going
It looks
after
like
the
a cheese grater.
professionals. It may look like one, but it'll smoke anything. You right now, once this hits the market, you can't build a PC that'll keep up with it. Go ahead, Rob, roll that bad boy.
We have created a new high-performance Mac for our professional users. It's designed and engineered to enable a wide range of uses and virtually unlimited possibilities for customization. Central to the Mac Pro design is a precision stainless steel space frame that also functions as handles and feet. It is the structural foundation for an architecture designed for absolute flexibility and uncompromising utility. The space frame provides 360-degree access to the interior, as well as multiple mounting points for a variety of different components.
To meet the diverse demands of our professional users, the dual-sided logic board is built for configuration and expansion. The new Xeon processor has up to 28 cores and can run continuously at maximum frequencies without constraint. 12 DIMM slots accommodate up to 1.5 terabytes of RAM for the most demanding tasks. And 8 available PCIe slots allow users to build a system that fits their needs. For many pro workloads, graphics performance is critically important. So we've created a new graphics architecture, the Mac Pro Expansion Module, or MPX module. With 2 GPUs and an MPX module, it's the world's most powerful graphics card. And Mac Pro is designed to accommodate 2 modules with up to 4 total GPUs. To transform video editing, we've developed Apple Afterburner, a programmable accelerator card. It boosts the performance of ProRes and ProRes RAW video, eliminating the need for proxy workflows. For maximizing the performance of every component, Mac Pro has a 1.4 kilowatt power supply and advanced thermal architecture. 3 large impeller fans quietly channel air from front to back, while a blower pulls heat from the memory. This system eliminates the need for fans on individual components, keeping sound levels remarkably low.
The thermal system is enclosed by an aluminium housing that slides over the frame and completes the architecture. Its unique 3-dimensional vents are machined on both internal and external surfaces. The resulting lightweight lattice pattern maximizes airflow while creating an extremely rigid structure. Our preoccupation with utility and function defines the design of Mac Pro. The stainless steel handles and I/O ports are easy to reach, and optional wheels help enable complete access while also making it easy to move between workspaces. To complement the capabilities of Mac Pro, we've created an equally uncompromising new display, Pro Display XDR. A 32-inch edge-to-edge panel is housed in a machined aluminium unibody enclosure. The same unique and functional lightweight lattice vent pattern also acts as a heatsink for the system.
With over 20 million pixels delivering extreme dynamic range, Pro Display XDR is the first 6K Retina display. The backlighting system includes a large array of blue LEDs that generate exceptional brightness and modulate independently based on the content. Along with an intricate series of custom lenses and geometrically optimized reflectors, this system literally shapes and controls the light, achieving industry-leading brightness while dramatically reducing blooming. In addition to a P3 wide color gamut and remarkable contrast ratio, Pro Display XDR also has better off-axis contrast than any LCD.
The display magnetically attaches to a stand made from a single solid aluminium extrusion. A precise mechanism in the arm counterbalances the display, making the height and angle adjustments feel almost weightless. Allowing for even greater adjustability, the display works in both landscape and portrait orientation. With Mac Pro and Pro Display XDR, we've created a system defined by utility and flexibility. They represent 2 very new, very powerful, highly engineered professional tools.
All right, so this is an editor's dream. This is not a gamer's dream. I mean, you could probably game on it, but this is not what it's for. This is for the hardcore editors. Hollywood, I'll guarantee you Hollywood's already using them.
Oh, probably.
Because that's where they've tested this out already. They won't go to Mac's been pretty good about that. They won't rush something like that to market without being just brutally tested. So that right there is what's gonna sit in IL, Industrial Light and Magic. Those kind of guys will eat this up. Because what that does, it pulls away from the server farms. Because when you go out there, everybody works on workstations and it all gets read back to a farm. That makes it where you won't have to do that and you're faster, quicker, and just more badass right on the road.
Nice.
Right there. So, I mean, would the average person going to run out and buy this? Nope.
It's not meant for
But
them.
Mac's going back to their roots. They're going back to the pros that because when the trash can came out, that was junk. I know a couple of people that have got it, and it's just not as good as you'd think it was. But then next thing you know, Final Cut 10 came out, iMovie on steroids. So a bunch of us left Apple and went back to I'm editing back to Premiere. I'm a Final Cut instructor. I was a 7 Pro. You could come to me and get certified. But let me tell you right now, 10, I hate. I have it. I won't use it. I've actually jumped back to the world of Premiere. So I think this is going to make our world a whole lot better.
Nice.
Will I run out and buy one tomorrow? Nope, because Mama Tech probably won't let me. But if she ever said, what's the one thing you want? I'm like, I want one of those, and I want it built to the hilt. I want it where it can't hold anything else. The only problem with these that I don't, the only sad part of this is you can't stream from them. So you can't do what we do live, but you can the editing side. But if you have one of those in house and you have a good editor, you'll be blowing through work like you will never not be busy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And for graphic artists, I can see it being monstrous.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because
especially with After Effects, because that eats through RAM like nothing.
Right. And what I'll tell you right now is when that thing hits the market, truly hits the market, you will not be able to build a PC that'll keep up with it. First of all, you don't have.
Accepted.
We'll see.
You won't. Okay. Well, the problem is you don't have a motherboard in the PC world that has that capability.
There's one that has 4 graphics card slots on it.
12.
That's
12
quite a few
graphics
more.
cards.
They have. No, I'm sorry. They had, was it? How many bays was it?
It's 4 graphics cards that they had in there.
4 GPUs.
Yep. Graphics.
8
process.
PCI slots.
Okay.
12 RAM slots. So if you get yourself to a terabyte and a half of RAM, you can't do that on any PC that I know of.
Well, it depends.
That's even the i9s. Even the i9 boards don't have that much room.
It depends. I don't know what the RAM is on a Titan, but if you got 4 Titan X's, I'm sure.
Whoa. You're putting multiple motherboards into a machine now.
No.
Titan
X's are GPUs.
Okay. But
There's
if you
4
don't,
GPUs.
right? Okay, but
So
what?
4 Titan X's.
Okay.
Which is like the. It's like.
But how many RAM slots?
No, I think there's.
Yeah, that's why I
8.
eat dinner. I get a hang.
Okay,
you can do.
12. 12.
Yeah.
And you put it, and it's water cooled, and it's got a turbo and
water
3 fans.
cooled's no problem.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about that. But it has a turbo. A turbo.
It looked like a Dyson.
A turbo. Yeah.
The air thingy.
I'm telling you, dude. And Mac's gone back to the world of no more. They prefer you not to have outside crap. They want their own stuff in there.
Yeah,
and
that's charge you for it too.
Well, let me tell you something.
$1,000
When I had my original Mac, my G5s, when the G5s, the quads came out, PCs couldn't keep up with them. Completely loaded. I mean, when my dual core G5 came out, I mean, I had one of the first aluminum bodies in Tampa. That thing was completely rammed all the way out. We had the best video card from Mac, right? We had the hard drives, the whole 9 yards. You couldn't build a PC to keep up.
$20,000.
12,500, I think is what we paid for it.
Crazy.
But I smoked people.
Yeah.
They bring it. Can you get this video rendered? Okay, 2-hour video rendered. Boom, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is.
I would hope so for that kind of money. That's a car.
That's what I'm saying. This is not a computer that you want to. That's for the Twitch streamer.
Right.
This is for a working. So.
Cool.
But hey. So I think we've hit an hour and a half. Oh my! What are we at right now, Rob? 2.5 minutes.
We did pretty good, right?
Damn.
A lot of
What's
content.
What PC can be built to keep up with it? Can't find anything, can you?
No, I can. You can't find it because I haven't built it yet. Just wait. I got ways of doing this.
You might have to go
But
in
it
the
all
back
has to
door
fit
when you
in
get
one
home.
Oh, it'll fit in one.
case.
It'll fit in one case.
We have a challenge.
Yeah.
We have a throwdown.
Yeah.
Build me a PC.
I could probably do it for under $5,000 too.
No, there's no way. No way.
Yeah.
To keep up. So it's got to be better than, or at least even to what that's going
Who's
to be.
going to be the judge? Because you can't be a judge.
Rob.
He ain't
Let
gonna
Rob
get
be
it.
the judge. Two or 20.
No, more than that.
You got to but the board's got to be able to handle it.
The board will handle it.
New York Comic Con.
Okay, we'll see. Have it to me next
I'll
week.
do the specs.
Next
I'll
week.
show you the specs
Next week.
Yeah.
All right, next week.
October, right?
I'll do this. I'll do the specs.
It's on, folks.
That's good.
It's on.
Beginning of the.
That's awesome. I love it.
So it won't get in the way of a
I'm not going to go out and buy all the parts.
Why not?
Because that's like
It's got to be tested. It has to
that's
work.
10 grand.
They know that. They know theirs work. We'll look it up. I'm just.
Mac always says theirs works, but
It's
we'll
Mac.
see.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it'll work until they make a better one, and then they're not going to support the old one.
They'll start slowing it down.
Well, you know what ruined Mac is when they introduced Intel. So, because my Mac Pro, and then I bought the new Intel machine, the Mac Pro smoked the Intel machine.
Oh, shit.
Until it got to the point where it's like, okay. All right, remember, Nerdite membership.
Yes,
Scan your QR
join.
code. If you're going to go over to the wonderful Twitch, scan the code for the Twitch. He'll put that up here in a second. There you go. Our new Twitch channel. Subscribe. Say hey. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Go to Facebook page. Like the page. Love that you guys are liking the videos. Like the page.
And share it with your friends. Get your friends to like the page.
And have a good week.
And have a good week. We'll see everybody next week.
Be safe.
Bye.
See you
Peace
guys.
out. Love you. Woo!